What's good, neighbors? Welcome back to another episode of That Hope Show. I'm Jarrell Roach, and this is my co-host, my sister from another mister, and she my big sister. If she got any bigger, she'd just be my bigger sister, Jenny.
What? We're so excited that you're joining us for another episode. We love hanging out with each other, but we really love to engage with you guys. So if you haven't yet, go find us and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and tag us, hashtag us. Yeah,
That's
so
right.
That Hope Show or Jarrell and Jenny.
Yep. And we might change it to Jenny and Jarrell if she pays us. Us
Or-
collectively at the studio.
Dude, Jenny.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, we got another great episode lined up. So as Jenny said, welcome back. Thank you. This is episode number 4. That's it. And we're so glad you're here. Thank you so much for your support, not only of the Hope Show, of That Hope Show, but for the KPAO studio. They're incredible here, and they're doing great to bring you broadcasting that is uplifting and helpful and speaks to our community. So
And
we got
today we're super excited. We have a special guest in the house.
We do.
We have the one and only Malcolm Tiller. So he is owner of X Factor Barbecue.
Yeah.
And he started this amazing initiative in our community called Taste of North Omaha. So we're going to hear from him and about his business, and it's going to be great.
Yeah. But before we get there, we got a little time we want to peel back with you all. And this is your chance to get involved. We're going to be talking about quirky stuff or weird stuff that we do. It's not weird to me.
What was that word?
Quirky.
Quirky.
First I said quirky, you know what I'm saying? But quirky. All right, that's my Midwest drawl right there.
You know, we all do have, I think, or I hope, we all have something a little weird or different or interesting that we do.
Oh, we all do. We're just not all talking about it on
Right.
TV.
Well, today we're talking about it.
yeah.
So,
yeah.
Jarrell, what's a thing you got that you do that's a little quirky?
Mind your business. But since you asked, I'll tell you.
Okay.
So this happened. I like to roll up. When I was a young kid, I loved Q-tips. I love
I like Q-tips.
rolling in your ear. And you, it's a way, yeah. That feeling right there. So what I found out in like this season where I was just like pumping it out and working real hard, and I had these like crazy jobs, odd jobs. I feel like I was working 24/7.
Because he was
keep
probably
myself-
working 23/7.
To keep myself up, I roll up these little pieces of toilet paper, and I would like rub them in my, like twist them in my ear, and I'd be like, okay, I'm up. You know what I'm saying? And that was basically to curb my addiction to caffeine.
Okay. Like,
But but I drive a lot too in my job, so I do it like on my hands and on my eyes, and every once in a while I just do my my nose like that, and it keeps me up. It works, but I kind of do it because it brings comfort too.
I mean, this is new to me. So, but thank you for sharing.
Yeah, since you asked, I just figured.
I can't believe we didn't have a prop with us today.
I can find one after our commercial break.
right.
But hold on, I'm not the only one because I've known you for some time.
A little bit.
What's yours?
Okay, so it's a little embarrassing to admit, and maybe you could figure this out about myself, but I definitely talk to myself quite a bit, especially if I'm driving down the road. Like, it's the perfect time for me to have a conversation with myself and like sort out some things, how my day is gonna go. Maybe I'm trying to think through a problem and I'll come up with my own solution on the way to work. It's pretty, I feel like it's good for me.
I got pills for that. And I just wanted to say, so I can ask you a question.
Yeah, okay.
You know, like when you're driving, do you ever find yourself like talking so loud, like you're arguing with yourself or debating with yourself? Or have you ever like pulled up to a stoplight and you talking and you forget that people are looking?
I absolutely have been at a stoplight and someone looks over at me and I'm immediately like, that's embarrassing.
Act like I'm singing a song.
Yeah.
That's what
So now I've learned over time that as you approach a stoplight, you just put your conversation on pause. You restart as soon as you accelerate. But if you get caught, I just pretend that I'm like talking on the phone.
That's it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jarrell, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, bro. Thanks. Thank you. Yeah. Self-talk is healthy. It's really good. Yeah. Don't let it go undiagnosed.
I can't be the only one.
Yeah. So, hey, it's fun always getting to know things about you.
Yeah,
And
for
remember, go into social media, go into the YouTube page, throw it in the comments. We'll be sure to comment back. We want to hear about your quirky stuff
Your
as well.
quirky stuff.
Wait
Yeah.
till y'all meet Malcolm
That's
Tiller.
right.
He's just quirky. I'm just, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, we're excited.
yeah. Speaking of Malcolm Tiller, is it that time?
I think it's that time.
All right, ladies and
Okay.
gentlemen, are you gonna introduce this guy? Or do I need to introduce this guy?
I'm gonna. I don't remember.
Give it a shot. Ladies and gentlemen, we're really excited to introduce not only our friend,
Yeah.
but a big brother of ours, someone that inspires us with his humor, and but also inspires us with his work ethic and his initiative. We want to welcome Malcolm Tiller to That Hope Show, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Come on. So, founder of X Factor Barbecue and that Taste of North Omaha. And so, let's go in. Let's check it in. First and foremost, man, how you doing?
I'm great. I'm glad to be here. I think Jarrell and Jenny and Jarrell sounds better. To me.
Nah, man.
Sounds better to me. It
Has to
sounds
take.
better to me.
Since she's adopted Jenny, she can take it.
Yeah.
I'm only Mr. Roach. That's it. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I appreciate being here on the Hope Show. You know, I should have been episode 1, but we'll talk about that off scene.
Hell, Bishop.
You know, still, I still to be it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But you know.
Well, season 2 will let you rock, paper, scissors with it for our first episode.
You know, by then I don't know. You had to talk to my agent.
Might be hard.
That's super cool, man. Well, dude, not only do we feel like you got some quirky stuff, we'll get to that,
Yeah.
but we also want to hear your story, you know, because here it's about hope, and those stories are what helps, we feel like, encourage people around us. And so let's jump right in, man. Tell us a little bit about Malcolm Tiller, X Factor Barbecue. How did it get started, my bro?
So I'm the youngest in my family dynamic.
Okay.
So not just my siblings. So I'm 10 of 10.
Malcolm, you're the youngest?
Yeah.
That's where you get this from, man. Okay. Malcolm be giving everybody a hard
This
time.
explains.
He's the
so
baby of the
much.
family. Come
Yes, I
on.
am.
Come on. 10 of 10. Come on.
So when, you know, and then I have my aunt had 5 boys and I'm the youngest out of,
Oh wow.
so in the whole dynamic, I'm the youngest.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like nobody's younger than me besides, you know, the children.
Come on.
So growing up, I was always the youngest. So I was the last to work. I was the last to do everything. So we used to barbecue and I was like the sous chef. Go get this, go get that, go get this, go do
Yes,
that,
chef. Yes,
go
chef.
do
Yes.
that. Yes, chef.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I don't want to do it. I'm going to tell, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, but I've always, with my family, barbecues was like the highlight.
Yeah.
You know, you see everybody laughing, you see everybody, you know, just enjoying the day
Yes,
because
it
they
is,
see, you know, especially if it's like my uncle was the barbecue king. So
Come on.
when they be like, who, Uncle Johnny barbecuing? Oh, I'm on my way, you know.
Yeah.
So it was always that
Yeah.
way to me, that's what brought love.
Yeah, man.
Seeing that the family come together, you got card games going on, kids running around, you know, parents laughing.
Gotta have that music.
It's like whatever was bothering you before the smoke hit the air went away with the smoke.
Come on.
I love it.
So for me, it was just natural because in the 9th grade, I decided I wanted to go to culinary school.
Yeah.
But I'll tell a little bit of that story. So I liked this girl, and she heard me say it, and she laughed. I was like, oh,
Oh no.
I ain't going to culinary school. I don't want to do that. So I didn't really pursue it like I
Oh,
should have.
gosh. I'm
But
learning.
I've always loved to cook. So
Yeah.
just through the years, I would always just watch cooking shows, see something that they did, try to hone my craft on that.
Come on.
And just, it got to the point where people started asking me to cook for them.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, okay, you know, I didn't think nothing of it. And I'm just like, this is just normal to me. I love getting on the grill. I love doing this. So a friend of ours, Fred Starks,
Come on.
asked me to make him a brisket for Christmas. And I was like, oh, I really can't mess this brisket up. This is Christmas,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And he didn't know, and they didn't know, like, they had a brisket of mine before, but I was only like maybe 6 months in making briskets.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I got to get this right. And it was Christmas Eve, and I'm making this brisket, and I had to still try to finish up some last minute Christmas shopping.
Yeah.
So I left the brisket at home, and I went to the store, and literally it taught me basically how to cook a brisket the way I cook it now.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
So a mistake ended up being normal.
You better come on. The mistake became the method.
Yeah.
Yeah, we preaching, baby. Come on, baby.
It ended up being that, and then he actually was like, we were on a bike ride, and we was riding, and
he was eating the brisket?
No. Just on the bike.
Dig into my fanny
bag. He got a little brisket with me.
Like snap it to a Slim Jim or, yeah.
And he told me, he said, your brisket is good enough to sell. That's like restaurant quality. You need to really be not just doing it just to really do it. So
Malcolm, pause for a second. I need you to tell that girl that laughed at you, Nana boo boo.
You know what? Full circle. She comes to my food truck now.
Hey, come on.
He said he'll make your enemies
Taste
your
it, girl.
Yeah, you did say that. You did say that.
Taste it, girl.
Yeah,
pay first.
Yeah, you got to pay for it.
Yeah, go ahead.
So after that, I just was really like, man, I really need to figure this out. So being at home, I used to be an athlete.
Yeah, come on.
You know, and I always would look at, Sports Center or whatever, and they'd be like, oh, he's the X Factor.
Yeah.
He's the one.
Yeah.
He's that one that changes everything.
Inspiration. Yeah, come on.
And I was like, man, my name is Malcolm. I feel like I'm the X Factor.
Come on.
Barbecue.
A barbecue. Malcolm X Factor. There we go.
Hey,
let's go right there. X Factor barbecue.
You call my friends and tell them what I just did. Yeah.
So I got a logo, came up, got the logo design, came together, and then that just was, I debuted it at Taste North Omaha.
Yeah, man.
And it was just, the fear sets in, even though God has blessed you and told you to do it.
Oh yeah.
But you always have. It's like back in the day, I used to like the Tom and Jerry.
Cartoons.
With the good evil. When
he talking to the cat.
Yeah. And I was like, you always have that. Hey, go ahead, do it.
Yeah.
Then you got over here like,
you're gonna fail. Yeah, right.
You're about to spend all this money on this food. What if nobody buy it? Now what you gonna have to do?
Out there, bro.
And you have to just realize if God said yes, it's yes.
That's a yes.
That's it.
It's no other.
That's it.
Questions about it. There's nothing about it. So at the end of the day, for me, when I went out and I spent all this money on food and did that and sold out in the first day, and it's a 2-day event, and I was like,
Houston, we have a good problem.
Yeah. So then it was like confirmation, and then just from there, just everything just been blessing for X Factor to come through. So my thing was, even though at the time X Factor was created, my life was really at a tornado, I should say. A lot of things. I was going through a divorce. I was going through a lot of different things in my life.
Yes, sir.
But through all that, God still put something great in my life.
That's what he does. He's so good at that.
And it was like really a distraction because I was so focused on building X Factor, I forgot about all the problems I had.
Come on, man.
So then it took me back to when I was saying when barbecues, no matter what the problem, when the smoke hit the air, they all go away anyway.
Come on,
That was just one of those things for me. It was just great, because I was feeling like I was getting no love through the divorce, and then I was getting all this love from everybody else saying how great the food was, how this was. So he knew what it was, and it was just one of those things. And then my daughters jumped on board to be like, they supported, they friends, they come. So it was just really one of those things where it reminded me, as long as I'm doing what I love and what God promised me to do.
He got you.
He got me.
Man, got to check out episode 3.
You do.
This is exactly what we're talking about. That resilience, man. That bounce back and having no plan B. Just going for what God gives you, man. Because life happens.
It does.
And what do we do as life is happening, dude? We're super proud of you. But we got one more thing we want you to briefly talk about.
Yeah, will you tell the community about what prompted you to start Taste of North Omaha and kind of the journey that's been?
So Taste North Omaha, of course, we have a Taste of Omaha. Nothing against Taste of Omaha or anything. I just wanted to showcase some people that I knew wasn't going to be able to get a platform.
You got it. You got it.
Like they didn't know, because we all know that person that can really, like me, myself, I didn't really have a restaurant or anything, but I could throw down.
Put your whole foot in.
Yeah, so how do I get my foot in the door and really go? So really it came up to, let's showcase these people that don't really have a platform.
That's awesome.
Let's really build them up and let's teach them how to get to the point where they can own a food truck or brick and mortar or know how to get in, the permits for the city and learning all that. So I went and learned it. and then I feed it to my vendors that way. And when you start having an event, and again, I had this idea 7 years before I did it.
Okay.
But because I did the worst thing you could ever do, ask somebody else's opinion when God already ordained it.
Come on. Come on.
So I made a Facebook post. It was actually really funny.
People crush your dreams.
I made a Facebook post and it was like, hey, what if I did this and, you know, called it Taste North Omaha? And it had like 3 likes and 1 comment.
Yeah. Dang it. Yeah.
So I was like, all right, well, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and clock this clock tomorrow. Let's go to work. So I held on it for years, and then finally it was just like, I'm gonna do it.
That's right.
And when I did it, the city just like overwhelmed, jumped on it.
They did.
And it's been just great. This year was year 6.
Dang.
It was a great year. We've went through, we didn't stop even through COVID. We just adjusted.
That's right.
Pivoted, moved, and still kept going.
Eat your barbecue through your mask.
Yeah. Get your food, go in your car, eat it.
It's that good.
Roll your window down and yell out from your window, hey, that was it right there. You know, so we definitely,
well done.
It's a platform for me to, I never really wanted myself to be showcased in it because, you know, that's like I'm doing double work.
Yeah.
Because I'm cooking and but I had to cook because of COVID, some other things, and make sure we had enough vendors. But it was actually, now I look back, it was really God pushing me out there too.
Yeah.
Because now, because of that, another person came, had my food, invited me to another event. Doors have opened. So it's just really one of those things. But Taste North Omaha is the baby. Yeah. It's the thing that I did to not just showcase myself, but everybody else.
I love that you wanted to open doors for others and the Lord opened doors for you. I love that.
That's incredible. Look, Malcolm, we're so proud of you, man. I know you're going to hear that again, and I know again and again from people, but you help people go public. And that's a big deal, man. And the platform is one thing, but when you help people to go public, they have to come out of that nest. They have to jump, they have to fly, they have to try things, they have to fail, and get back up, succeed. And we feel like that's what Hope is about. It's about getting better. So we're gonna go to a quick commercial break. And
yeah, but stay with us because when we get back, we are going to hear about Malcolm's quirky habit.
Oh yeah, blackmail. No, not because he's a black male, but black. Yeah. We'll be right back.
Looking fabulous has never been so effortless. Welcome to Body Candy Fashion Boutique, your online destination for clothing, footwear, and accessories. Everything you need to create show-stopping looks. Transform your style with our curated collection of one-piece outfits designed to make you feel confident, chic, and ready to take on the world. Indulge yourself with our stunning collection of trendy, fashion-forward styles that flatter any body type. Complete your stunning look with our fabulous selection of footwear, chic sunglasses, and eye-catching jewelry, making every outfit unforgettable. Dress to impress without the stress when you conquer the art of online shopping. With Body Candy Fashion Boutique, you can revamp your wardrobe without emptying your wallet. Our fashion-forward clothing is not only stunning, but also budget-friendly. Visit Body Candy Fashion Boutique today and explore a world of stunning and affordable fashion. Don't miss out. Shop now. Back everyone to That Hope Show. We are so glad that you are here with us. We're going to get ready to jump back into a conversation with Malcolm and learn about his little quirkiness. But before we do, I just want to give a quick shout out to one of our favorite corporate sponsors, Body Candy Fashion Boutique. And today,
what you got, girl?
I got these adorable. Look at these.
Look at
these
right
hoops,
there.
you guys.
Come on.
They got this
Vanna White and just model it for you. Come on.
Aren't they cute?
They look
a little
good.
Big and chunky.
Those are awesome.
So if you haven't checked it out yet, check it out.
Yeah. I just feel like, hey, can I get some big and chunky earrings for my wife, please? You know, like that's the way I would describe it.
Yeah, big
like
and chunky.
that.
When you're talking about earrings, big and chunky is great.
Yeah.
Emphasize how big your co-host is.
No.
Like my big sister.
Yeah.
Like my biggest sister.
Oh,
then it's a thing.
Cut.
Okay.
All right, now just Glenn. Hey, be sure to pick up some of those earrings from Body Candy. There's plenty of things on there for your spouse, your mom.
That's right.
Your daughters, that girl you got a crush on. You know what I'm saying? Get it for your best friend at work, whatever. Come on.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Okay.
we ain't gonna let this guy off the hook.
No.
Quirky things. I was talking to you all. I think quirky things, ultimately the weird things, sometimes just bring us comfort. That's what it really is.
Yeah.
And because, it's subjective to other people, but it's, it's comforting to us though. And so, Malcolm Tiller, X Factor owner.
Yes, sir.
Initiative of Tasting of Omaha. Quirky stuff. Let's talk about some weird things with
You
Malcolm.
have to have something.
Maybe you're a tissue paper guy that likes to roll up and tip
I'm not a
yourself.
tissue paper guy.
Right.
And when I heard that about you, not that I judged you, not that I did anything of that nature, but I did. And
Yeah.
it made me look at you differently.
Then you look at me with a
because tissue
deeper
paper is not
appreciation.
cheap, and I feel like you're wasting good paper.
If I would have said that during the pandemic, they might have canceled me. Yeah,
They probably would have.
Yeah.
So, quirky, I will say this, and people don't believe me when I say this.
Say it.
I don't sample my own food.
What?
I
That
don't.
does surprise me.
That is surprising.
Yeah.
Like when I'm cooking, and it's kind of weird because when you see the person don't eat their own food, you kind of get worried.
go,
Like,
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah. I was thinking sales
Right.
going down. No, just
I cannot eat unless 2 hours after I barbecue.
Really?
What's that all about?
I don't even know what it is. I don't know if I'm getting full off the smoke or whatever it is, but normally when I barbecue, you will not see me eat a plate right away.
Dang.
That is so interesting because on Facebook the other day, you ran out of wings, I think.
Yes.
And I saw you comment, well, I didn't even get one. And I was like, what do you mean you didn't get one? You could have been eating them all
I know.
day long. So you wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I literally wait. Like if I don't eat all day and I start barbecuing, I still won't eat until like a couple hours after I get there.
Really?
That is something else, man.
Super interesting.
Dang.
I like learning about like these fascinating little quirky things about people.
Yeah.
Super
Yeah.
interesting. But while we're here, tell people like where they can get to you and your food.
So I'm on Facebook. You can follow me on Facebook for X Factor Tiller. It's
Come on.
X Factor Barbecue page on Facebook. I'm usually located on 66 in Sorensen. My food truck is there. Follow me. Follow the specials.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Once you're, let me apologize now. Once you try it, you will be back again and again.
You're saying they're going to be addicted?
Yeah. And I mean, we don't have counseling or anything for
there's
it.
prescription
So we'll
for
just
that.
keep feeding your addiction. Why don't you keep feeding me, feed me, I'm going to feed you.
Yeah.
It just works out.
What's
And-
like your most popular thing? I think I think you're famous for something, but I want to see what you would say you're famous for.
I get asked more to make brisket than I get asked for anything else.
What were you going to say?
Well, I've had it's the beans that
the
taste
baked beans?
the baked beans.
Oh, we had some recently at the house.
They're so
Look, I ate the baked beans
good.
and I was like, let me find somebody to punch right now because this is so good.
good.
I don't know why it led me to violence, but they were good.
So I found that most people, they find that it'd be either the beans, the
Okay,
brisket,
people have their thing.
they thing with
that
me.
they
so
love.
Yeah,
go-
different savoriness
Yes.
that people go for. Okay, come on. Well, I think in order for us to get on that addicted side, you need to just bring some for us.
I think I should come back and bless the studio.
Should we do that?
We should do a
Yeah.
cooking show.
Yeah.
Malcolm.
Yeah. I know he can't give away all his secrets, but show us how to do some prep and we can talk style, philosophy, theory on the smokers,
And he is
grills. all that.
solid for real on his philosophy.
Oh,
if
yeah.
you do something from a different perspective, he's going to let you know why that might not be the way.
I am pretty. I'm pretty.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm just gonna be real. You'll never see me cook on a pellet grill
Yeah, I got
or a
you.
gas grill.
I got you.
I feel like it's cheating.
Yeah, I got you.
It's the art.
Yeah.
You know. So
I wouldn't even know. I'm a microwave kind of guy.
I felt that. I felt that in my spirit.
That's right. I'm a reheater kind of guy.
Yeah.
Did you make that? Can I take a
Do
bite?
you do hot dogs?
Yeah.
All beef hot dogs?
Yeah. We gotta have Malcolm back on.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, man. Come on.
Yeah.
All right.
Sweet.
Well, shoot, let's wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up.
You wrap it up first.
I don't know how we wrap this up.
So thank you so much for joining us, Malcolm. Thank you so much for joining us. Real briefly, again, hope is about getting better. It's about helping people through the story, the stresses and successes. And you like walked us through what you were feeling psychologically. You walked us through some doubt. You walked us through pressing through, and that helps people. You know, tell us what's next though for Malcolm, real briefly.
What's next?
So my goal right now is to find X Factor a permanent home.
Come on.
So we're looking for a brick and mortar to really be able to say, come in, this is the home. We have a whole idea, concept for the whole thing.
Okay.
We just want to make it home for everybody.
I love it.
That's the goal for, that's the next biggest thing I'm working on right now.
Yeah, dude. Well, we can't say it enough. We're proud of you.
We're excited about that. We're proud of you.
Yeah.
We're
awesome.
proud that we know you and that you're part of our circle, and we love hanging out with you.
Yeah.
And so until next time, we got future episodes for you. But until then, we want you to keep hope alive and never give up on your dreams.
Yeah, that's right. See you.